Hello guys and welcome to Daily Updates. Now Nhlanhla Lux in this video made the statement about his life being in danger. He speaks about being warned to stay at home so that he doesn't risk losing his life as they proceed to the funeral of Khomotso. Now I would like us to go into detail into the video and listen to what he says before we talk more about this issue. Please listen, guys.
Nhlanhla Lux, Soweto Parliament. I just want to inform all of South Africans that there's a serious conspiracy around Khomotso Diale's case. Khomotso Diale, it's clear, it was killed with AK-47s and R5s by foreigners. Whether illegal or legal, doesn't matter. It was killed by foreigners. Our grannies were shot with those rifles by the same foreigners. Police were there in numbers. Our law enforcement failed to enter that squatter camp, that informal settlement, to search for the guns and the guys that shot open fire in the community of South Africans. When I was arrested for allegedly stealing 300 rands from a drug dealer's house, my house was searched without a search warrant. But I'm not a crybaby, I'm not a spoiled brat, I don't throw my toys out the court. I'm a guerrilla. I said it's fine, let's move on. I was locked up. I was behind bars for a duration of a long weekend because of political instruction. The police have forgotten who they are. They forgot what their badges and their badge of honor means. They forgot their oath. They're not policemen, they are now politicians. But not all politicians are in the police, and not all police are politicians. Why? Because I've got a police person that called me just before. Gauteng Police Office, Violent Crime Unit, gave me a call. They said to me, watch out for the trap. Everyone who wrote a statement around Khomotso Diale's case must be careful, especially you and Thokozani Shoba and Tabang Le Sticks. Why? Because they believe if you get arrested for the duration of the weekend and they play games again, political instruction, to keep you behind bars, then that funeral will be managed. They believe others can be easily managed. They think that with us out, there'll be retaliation, go that informal settlement of foreigners. Now, South Africans, this is the truth you must know. Today, this morning, Wednesday, instead of us now going to support them.
So this was yesterday on Wednesday morning when he spoke about this thing. Before I go to the next video where he continues, it's clear, as he says, the motive is to make sure that they are not part of the funeral, because the fear is that they might cause some more sin if they are there, which it looks like there are more prominent people or politicians involved not wanting anything to happen, or him to take the center stage, or the Operation Tudula to take the center stage during that funeral. Because what is known is clearly, yes, they will address these ongoing problems. So like they did before, they would like him to be kept in jail until that thing passes, so that they manage him. So it looks like what is the managing criteria for them in terms of managing the guy is keeping him in jail. So keep him, let the situation pass, and then take him out. But then it's alarming because it says fear in those people who are trying to do these things. What would be the motive of trying to keep someone in jail when you know there's someone died? People are crying. So instead of facing the situation, facing the problem head on, then people are going to be saying, let's keep this one in jail and then let's sort it out. I mean, someone died. Bheki Cele promised people that he's gonna get the people who did the crime arrested within 5 days. Why should it pass 7 days and then he comes and say we are still busy with it? We know what happened to Senzo Meyiwa. Let's go to the next video where he continues.
We are now being called by police. Nhlanhla, you must go do a statement. Why didn't they take my statement right then and there when Khomotso was lying flat, cold on the floor? Everyone else's statement was taken. The trick here is for me to write a statement, and when I go there, I get arrested. And they come up with stories so that we can be behind bars throughout the weekend, so that Khomotso's funeral can happen under the management and control of whoever thinks is in control. So I'm going to tell South Africans that those that are leading or leaders in Pimville, do not sleep at home. Do not sleep at home. You can't trust these people. We've experienced what we're talking about, and it's happening again now. Thokozani Shoba, 3 vans went to his house this morning at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. And when they couldn't find him, his sister asked, why are you looking for Thokozani? No, we are here to check everyone that got shot. You check people with 3 vans that got shot. Hey, at 4 a.m. We are not stupid. We are not stupid. So, leaders, I am telling you, don't sleep at home. We must be there and make sure that we are there to bury Khomotso Diale. And this thing must never be politicized. So we will be there to bury Khomotso Diale. If they must arrest us, they'll arrest us at the funeral. We will find ways, because we are law-abiding. We'll go and make these statements, but find a way that we are not physically there, so that they mustn't arrest us. And they'll make it clear that this is now a war against South Africans by the South African police and whichever other politicians that are controlling the South African police. Ours is simple. We'll put South Africans first in South Africa, and that will never change. That mandate is clear. Whether you're a white South African, black South African, Indian South African, colored South African, we are not buying the story of these politicians that are trying to divide the country and saying that hey, whites must go, hey, Indians this. We are South African, putting South Africans first in South Africa, and that's it. Our mandate is very clear. So let me not be long in this video. I'm just warning all leaders, don't sleep at home. You will thank me later. Now I'm going to make sure that I write the statement, because I'm law-abiding. It's fine. But then,
okay, we've heard the video. We've heard both of them. Now, while listening to it, something just comes to my mind that, you know, with many things that happens in the country, you wouldn't be shocked if you find that the whole things that are happening, all these infightings, there are people at the top or at the middle who are controlling things. People who just want chaos to go on. People who are not looking to get the solution. Or people who don't want their missions to be disturbed. That's what I'm feeling like. That there could be people sorry. We'll have to cut. There could be people who are gaining from all these things that are happening. From the Izinyokas, the cable theft. There are people who are gaining from many other illegal things. And they might be people at the top. And when you come and challenge their bread, you must be careful. My fear is that when Nhlanhla continues to fight for the people of Soweto, to fight for his people through Operation Dudula, there are some people, prominent people, whose money is suffering because of them trying to do this. And you can take it lightly, but it happens most of the times that the smaller things you think, oh, this is cable theft. There is some politicians. There are politicians who are at the forefront. And they're just there hiding. They are the ones who are controlling these things, and then they're getting paid through this. You would be surprised if such a thing happens, because the more Nhlanhla continue to just be this guy who goes around and wants peace and wants the country to be under control, this thing of lawlessness to stop, there are people who enjoy when the country is in chaos. and they will do anything to get him arrested. And if he's not careful, there will be like 7 cases and 1 would succeed, and they will keep him in jail and continue to kill this country. It's like what is happening at Eskom. We get load sheddings, we think everything is fine. There are people who are trying to gain from Eskom being privatized. Soon it gets privatized and they tell us that no, Eskom was not making money, Eskom was not doing well, so we had to privatize it. But they were killing it way before they sold it. That's how these things happen. People gain a lot from the country being under siege, the country collapsing. They gain a lot. And when you open your eyes, you look back at the people they have arrested, you say, oh, this one and this one were the ones who were trying and who were seeing the right things. But it would be too late by then. I'm not encouraging people to do anything, but I'm seeing it from where I'm standing that it seems like this is a game. People are playing a game. And as long as a serious intervention is not made, we might see problems continuing. I think the top needs to wake up and lead. The top being the president and his ministers, and lead. This thing of Bheki always going there and just speaking and going, maybe he's not the right guy for this job. Someone needs to make sure that they are upgrading the security of this country. Because if not, we see problems. How do you let... It's like a mafia state, and people are not realizing it. And when they will realize it, it will be too late. I mean, if people can kill each other for political positions, small political positions, what is going on at the bigger stage, which is the country, not provincials, which is the country? Drugs, politicians have been making money through drugs. They are involved. They even have police in this. So a small guy from Soweto, what is he going to do? Stop the politicians and police? Stop the rot? They're not going to allow it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the daily updates, and please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, cheers.